Information on all things related to commercial appliances. Welcome all of you that are new to commercial and those of you well-versed in this industry of ours. Your host is Mike Reed, a technician who has been in the industry for 32 years, with his beginnings working in his family's appliance business based out of the western suburbs of Chicago. Get ready for a truly interactive broadcast. Have all your questions ready and prepare yourself to truly engage with Mike and discuss ideas on all things related to commercial appliances.
All right, let's see here. So the restaurant show, the National Restaurant Show, it takes place every year. Now, it used to only be in Chicago. I think they're rotating between Chicago, Vegas, and Orlando. So it went back to home base, back to 4-0. So this is not a show for us. This is a show for restaurateurs. Let me see if I can get the new stuff. So this is where they show off the new. This is where they make deals on purchases for chain locations. NRA, let me see, 2026. Cooking with Eric Reed. What? Always a Reed in the mix. Now, what's involved with the show is, they got a lot of cooking demonstrations and whatnot. It's typically marketing firms that are, well, not typically. It's marketing firms and distributors that are the ones that are running the booths at these shows. At most, they have one person from the factory there to answer logistic questions, to answer technical questions. So they'll have different things about they will have things about, they'll have questions about voltage, single phase, 3-phase, all that kind of stuff. Do they have things in gas, and can they do it in propane, shipping dates, all that kind of stuff. And that one person relays, goes back and forth with the factory. So if you are trying to hook up, yo, Brother Frank, what's happening? So if you are trying to hook up with any one of the manufacturers at the show, my advice is that you call the factory first. Tell them you're going to be at the show and you want to meet somebody there at the show. They will then give you contact information for a person at the show. Usually a phone number, a name, an email address, that whole thing. See, so this video right here,
give you a minute to talk about what
Hadco, which I do a lot of work with Hadco and Midwest Professional Reps. So Midwest Professional Reps is the group that is actually handling Hadco at the show. They're the ones taking orders. All right, oh, there's TJ. Damn, I ain't seen TJ in a hot minute. I haven't seen TJ since the damn pandemic.
Space. So the first thing you'll notice about Hadco is the layout is completely different. Big giant.
So what they're doing. Fair use, by the way. So what they're doing this year, it's a lot of focus on
sneeze guards, so everything's all together under one.
Yeah, it's a lot of focus on
so that's the first
technology.
Is going to be the look of the booth is much different.
Even hot side stuff is all touchpad, touchscreen, even very small touchscreens for each individual burners. Not only is it touchscreen, but they're actually incorporating timers into all the cooking equipment now. When before everything was all separate timers, and you set a timer over here for an item
And we've also
somewhere
changed the
else, and
chroma key
now
design, so it's easier
the
for
timers
you
are
guys
being
to work with.
incorporated into the
We've
actual
also moved a lot
cooking
of the service
items.
components to different parts of the unit so that it gets it away from the heat and also
So
makes
hold
it a
on one
little bit
second. Let me
more
see if I can get some
serviceable.
more.
So that's the
So
biggest
I
thing
actually
we're
need to go to Midwest Professional Reps to actually look at some of these things. And once again, programming, you know, Cook Shack. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know what the hell else they're representing. Hold on one second. More. Let me do Volraf because I know Volraf has some stuff. But if you wanted to go just out of curiosity, just to see what's the new, what's the latest and greatest, this is the show where every single manufacturer, hot side, cold side, everybody's there. Dishwashers there. Only one who's not there is laundry. So that is the only waste disposal is there. So Salvador, Waste King, all of them are there. Everybody that makes hot side stuff. So my advice is not to waste your time to go to the show. If you want to go out of curiosity, oh, the family's back. If you want to go out of curiosity, knock yourself out. Oh, I got a package. I thought it was the wife. I thought it was the wife and daughter. Maybe it's their medication. It's probably my daughter's medication. My daughter had an allergic reaction like an hour ago. Let me see if I can find some Volraf stuff. Man, this is crazy because I just had a bunch of videos up. Uh-oh, my bad. Let me do here. Let me do NRA then. We do NRA videos for 2026. Yeah, they're showing day 3. Oh, they're showing rifle. I have to do National Restaurant Association. Hold on while I get this stuff together. Yo, contractor, what's happening with you, bro? What's up with you, man? Brother, I'm trying to get everything together to show people some of this NRA stuff. Ooh, matter of fact, while I'm doing this, I should just put up some of my cleaning videos, since that's something that people seem to like. These sicko psychos, that's something that y'all seem to like on that one. Hold on. Let me go to history. All right, I'll go to history. I'll find it a whole lot easier if I just go to history. And it's just a ton of stuff going on in the market right now. Winners and losers. I know you guys, the losers are very apparent. Damn, where the hell are these videos at? It must be on another channel I got. Bruh, you actually need these people to lose. There we go. There's the new Mary Chef stuff and all of that. We actually need these people to lose. We actually need fair use. We actually need
Hi, this is
Wendy's, all those guys. Oh no, I don't want Thermodyne. I actually
Aaron, can you introduce yourself?
have
My
never
name is
worked on
Aaron
the
Bramer. I'm
Thermodyne
the
unit.
Director of Sales for Thermodyne Food Service.
Don't give a shit. What we want to go to is, there we go. Well, this is some standard bullshit. Hold on one second. Smart Kitchen Hub. Where's the other stuff? You know what? One thing is going to lead to another, so I'll just start with this. Mary Chef with their nice little liners.
Hi, I'm Lauren Paglin, Managing Editor of Food Service Equipment Reports. I'm here at the National Restaurant
Yo, El
Association
Tizzle, you
show
finally
in
made it,
Mary
bro.
Chef's booth. I'm I'm with Billy. Billy, can you
What's up?
introduce yourself, please?
Hi, I'm Bill Thompson. I'm with Mary Chef. I'm their VP of Sales globally.
Oh,
And
good
welcome
Lord.
to the NRA Show 2025. I'm here to talk
Oh,
about
that's
our
from last
flagship
year.
product,
Damn.
Connex 12. Connex 12 is
They do this.
fastest,
They put the
quietest,
videos.
energy efficient
They
speed
don't get
oven
the
on the
videos
market.
up
It is our flagship
until
product.
the
You
next
have a
damn
22 inch wide
convention.
oven
I hate when they
with
do
a
that.
12 by 12 inch cavity, so it has the best cavity to footprint ratio. One of the other items I want to talk to you about is a brand new accessory that we're launching in Mary Chef today, and that is our cavity liner, which is right here.
Right.
This is
Everybody has a
liner that's
cavity
able to
liner.
go into the cavity and covers the 4 main areas that get dirty in your cavity. And it's very
Yeah,
simple.
it
You
helps.
simply slide it in, click the walls into place, and now that's all protected and covered. So you're using 96%
Yeah,
less
so this was
chemical.
one
It
day
stays
ago. This is Ovention. And once again,
Hi, I'm Lauren
I
Coughlin,
almost
Managing Editor
never,
of Food
fair
Service
use,
Consumer
I
Reports
almost
here at the
never
National
see this
Restaurant
damn
Association
Ovention.
Show 2026. We are in
This
Ovention's
particular
booth
one,
with
I
Chef
never
Joe.
see
Chef,
this,
can you introduce yourself?
I am Chef Joe Hardman, and I work for the Ovention
which is
Oven
now owned by
Company,
Hatco.
parent company of Hatco.
Yes.
And so I see a number of stacked ovens in the booth. What can you tell us about the stacked options that Ovention has for operators?
Stacking booth is really all about us, meaning you start with
Hold
one,
on, let me
right?
cue.
And you
I'm
have
going
the
to show this one,
flexibility of say
and
the
then we're
Doors
going
Club,
to
you have
start
the
to chop up some
flexibility
stuff.
to run different options. You don't have to just put a pizza or a sub. We're a lot quieter. Like if you hear the sound right there, what do you hear? It's just so quiet for back of the kitchen. It makes a difference. Down here where you see the doors are closed, what's that do? It makes it a giant air fryer. So think about that, guys. Anything you got at home, you can put in this oven too. So it's easy.
All
When it
right,
comes
we
to
are all
programming,
queued up.
it is so intuitive. But say you win a year, right? You've been a year in business.
All right, so as you see from this freaking video, this is what is at the show. A lot of people that are there to take orders on purchases. You have chefs that are there to explain how the product will make the proteins that they want to put in there, how they finish, all that other stuff, prepping and all that stuff. That's what they're there for. They don't really give a damn about us or what we do or addressing anything. You might get out of everything that you go through, you might end up with like maybe 1 or 2 contacts, but that's about it. And I say that loosely. All right, so I'm switching over. This is Omcan. I'll give you the link to this. They just put this out about 6 days ago.
This is continuation of the installation for the under counter and upright dishwashers.
Omcan.
They require a 208 240 volt.
Let me help you out with this one. Omcan is
over here at the bottom of the dishwashers.
This guy is going over every single thing on the new dishwashers.
So ensure that
when I say every single thing, I mean just like this. He's covering voltage. He's covering every single component, how to test them, how to replace them, everything. And it's under the guise of installation, but it's actually a service video.
Which is correct.
It's really meant to help the customer fix their own stuff, but you can use it
temperature for the tank and booster.
For you guys that are not familiar, Omcan does not make this unit.
But in order to get into the primer,
they're buying it from another company. And just so you know, this is the same unit that at least 8 other manufacturers are using.
You're gonna press the first, third, and sixth.
Whether it's a rebadged Spanish product, rebadged Italian product. It is all made to a European standard. This one, I believe, is a Mexican-made product, but it's still made off of the European standard.
Change the centigrade from Celsius to Fahrenheit.
If you run into the Hobart Econoline, the Hobart Econoline dishwashers are actually this, well, not this one, but the upright. So those uprights, that is the same machine. I've been involved with installing a lot of those uprights.
Inside the tank itself.
And when I went through the video, everything he's showing you in the video is That's how it is on
the
the
detergent
Hobart.
time at filling.
The differences come in with the logic board.
So the detergent time.
So that board, you're gonna have to get it from Hobart. And when you know it, but that's the actual issue you run into. So for some reason with this European one, it goes out. I don't know why.
So meaning after the dishwasher is
I'm pretty sure it does, because whether it's going to be a Champion, a Moyer Diebel, in Singer, this is Can. It's going to look pretty much like the
your RC is your rinse at cycle, which is at
it's going to look like
your rinse aid at 30.
Fagor. It's going to look like
is your parameter, which is your additional rinse.
Oh man,
happens, customers like
quite a few. So
just in case
there's very little variation. The Italians actually have a lot on commercial dishwashers.
We're talking about the CR parameter here.
Whether they're the designers and the whole nine. So you got the players in the market. You got the Italians. You got the Italians. You got the Spanish. You got the Portuguese. The Turkey. The ones in Turkey, they're all copies of the Italian. The ones from Mexico, they're all copies of this.
Again, you could change the parameter to whatever value you want. Once you set it to the number of seconds you like, press the number 5.
So this, let me give you guys a link to this, because he actually,
3 is to go back to the original parameter, and
he covers everything in this video. If you have any desire to go into commercial dishwashers, you want to save this and reference this particular video and some of his others, because he, like I said, he covers how to do how to go over error codes. He goes over how to change the pump. He goes over how to change the fill valve, the whole nine. And matter of fact, I want to say CMA is going to have a unit like this pretty soon.
Dots displayed on the screen, and just to go back into its original parameter,
so I'm going to skip through. Like I said, he goes over how to take the stack pipe out. You guys have seen me do that with Samick, just like the Samick dishwasher. Then he goes inside. See this? This is not just install. This is a technical video. He's going over how to test the solenoid valve. And this is a different one. This one has 2 coils on it instead of just 1. They're always going to be 220. They don't have one that's a 110, which would make it low temp. All of these are 220. Then once again, he goes over the board.
The board notices that there's no significant
increase. He goes over everything. This is about an hour. No, this is a 30-minute video, but he has a second one.
My comment here is on voltage AC, which it is, and I'm getting.
He's got a second one, so I gave you the link.
Sending power to my element.
Matter of fact, let me pin that damn thing up to the top
across the element itself, and I'm getting.
So you can get this, use this as a reference
for sure.
If you wanted to work on any of the new style dishwashers.
Too. So if you're getting amperage, that means heating, which it is. Another test you could do is actually go across an almost element.
So I'm going to do this right now so you can see the similarities.
Element. And then another thing is do a continuity test across the overload, which is this red little switch here. You go across. If it does not beep,
all right, we're going to pause this real quick. There we go. We see the reset button. Boom. So this is the Insinger brand. What he was showing you was Can, which they are just a distributor. Even Cooler Depot is selling dishwashers now, and they're all just rebadged units like this. No. I want to go with the door. So here's the Insinger one, and these are all the same. They're all the same damn unit. When you go in, when you take off that front cover, when you take off the front cover and it's naked, they're all the same as what this guy is showing you. Let me go back to it. They're all the same as what he's showing you. Let me see if he goes over, because he strips down the upright. Like I said, he goes over more of testing the board, testing the sensors, goes over the booster heater. He even goes over the chemical pumps, which is something no one else does.
To be pressed in, you hear a clicking sound, and you would check your continuity.
This is the upright right here. That's why there's so much room.
Upright models.
Yeah, this is for the
First, we're
upright
gonna start
model.
this contactor, and then we're gonna go to that red button. So this unit here needs this contactor right here. It's the black and blue wires. You want to check and make sure that the plungers.
See, he's not showing the top of it. I wish he would show the freaking top of this damn
check up
upright.
voltage to the element over here. You remove this cap.
So this is a continuation of another video where he shows the upright. So he's just going back and forth between the two. But this is the upright.
Here, click. That means that it tripped. So you would to see if the temperature, NTC probe, and if the.
So let me go over some of this other one. There's the upright.
You want to add a little bit more fresh water. I'll do an additional rinse. And this is currently this example.
So this is the upright.
The under counter dishwasher.
Amcan does not make the unit, and it is just like the Hobart.
Now we're gonna pan
shit.
over here to the
hell was I telling you guys?
And basically,
Econo
what
line,
I do is
just like
to the
those.
right. This is number 1, 2, 3.
Hold on
4,
a second,
5,
I'll be
6.
right
So
back.
press the first, third, and sixth button simultaneously together. Do you see CONF appear on the screen? CONF appears. So the very first parameter shows you Celsius or Fahrenheit. So to change the value, all you do is press up or down, and it changes from either Celsius to Fahrenheit. Now that you got into the parameter list, this particular parameter, you could change the centigrade from Celsius to Fahrenheit. To go through it, you press either third or fourth to schedule through the parameters. So we're going to go through each parameter, and we're just going to do like a minor adjustment just to show you how it works. The BT is the boiler temperature, which is located here.
Okay.
This is your boiler temperature.
Well, you get the idea. He covers
is your tank temperature, which is
every single component on these units.
Currently at 72. Continuing on to
really what they do is they make these videos, Cooler Depot, Amcan.
So the detergent time at filling. So you
man, it's like about 4 or 5
Again, I'm going to go
of these distributors
right after we go through all the parameters.
Who they just import the product and the parts,
detergent time at cycle,
and then it's up to you, the service company, to go ahead and take care of the unit.
The dishwasher is completely heated up.
Amcan at least
after the cycle is completed, your detergent and rinse aid will run. And
they at least try and help out a little bit with some of this technical information. They at least try to help out a little bit with the technical information.
Your RC is your rinse.
But Amcan is one of these. We sell everything, including the kitchen sink. Amcan does mixers, blenders. Yeah, I'll show you.
This happens. Customers like to do an additional rinse just in case there's a little bit of too much.
But yeah, he covers all kind of parts. Let me show you who Amcan is. You will see Amcan from time to time. Fagor, yeah, as you see here, they're all same but different. And the difference between Amcan and I don't know why Man Cave Backyard is selling dishwashers. They sell grills. There's an Amcan and it's an upright for $3,600. When everybody else with a very comparable dishwasher, all the same, is substantially higher. So Insinger is selling the same damn dishwasher for 17. Fagor is selling the same damn dishwasher for 6. Oh, Blanksley 5. But they're all the same damn unit. And that's at Insinger. So yes, brother, you'll see one. You'll see a dishwasher at a location, but guess what? That doesn't mean it's the same unit. Ooh. Chromo, that is CMA. This is actually CMA. They're using the Chromo name here in the USA under Amcan. This is all Amcan. This is their website. They sell, damn. So this stuff is all CMA, Chromo. Let me show you. So this is Amcan selling toasters or pasta makers, pasta boilers, ranges, pizza ovens, meat slicers, the fridge, which these are probably like some kind of a Tosa unit. You know, what are they doing? They're doing 2 years. So 2 years and 5 on the compressor. But these things are they're all the same, man. They're all the same. So this is Amcan. Once again, you're looking at people who are not looking to spend a lot of money, upstart restaurant owners, that type of thing. They'll go with Cooler Depot, Amcan, Atosa. These are your price conscious people. But yeah, they sell, and they've been around. Amcan has been around for a very long time. And as you can see here with the door, it's a very now I wanted to say, and those doors are kind of a knockoff of Turbo Chef, but it's very Turbo Air. Yeah, I mean, I was trying to say True, but it's a very Turbo Air looking unit. In 2 years, it's not bad, and they have all the information. Hold on, let me give you guys the link to it, so you don't have to run around and look for it. And then I guess I'll show you Cooler Depot next. And it looks like they got a hellified deal. There they are with the spiral mixers, wine fridges, the whole nine. Yo, while we're doing this, if you have any questions on things that you've seen in a previous video of mine, now is the time to ask the questions. This is the place to ask the questions. I can address your stuff in real time. Let me hold on. Let me give you the link. Dropping the linkage. So there's information. In case you want to come up, in case you want to ask some questions or something like that. There it is. Now, back to the Amcan. So Amcan, see, serving the food industry since 1951. All of these guys, you know, East Coast, they've had access to this stuff early, and they just been running with it. About Amcan, blah, blah, blah. Oh. Huh. It's a lot of Asian. I'm still thoroughly confused. I thought Amcan was, I thought it was like Italians. Looks like I was extremely wrong about that one. 75 years, trusted name, Canada, United States, yada, yada, yada. Let me see here. 3 locations in North America. Yeah, they said, where the hell are these distribution centers? Let me see if I can find some. But I gave you the link. You guys can contact them if you like. I've never gotten a call from Amcan. I have never received a call from them. Times might have changed. Let me show you Cooler Depot. Cooler Depot is making a real big push. I've got about 3 or 4 new locations just because of Cooler Depot. As you can see here, they're doing, damn. They're only doing 1 year, and that is labor only. What does this mean for you? It means that they're going to send you a customer. The customer has to pay you your service call. The customer has to pay you your travel fee. The customer got to pay you for everything. Now, I don't know why they went with the labor. So this company will send out the parts, and it looks like they just upped it for 1 year that they're gonna cover the labor, and that's new. That's a new thing. Looks like the commercials are taking people in and out, in and out, in and out. Now, when it comes to the cost of this stuff, as you can see here, this is brand new. This isn't scratch and dent. This is not scratch and dent. You're talking about an open air merchandiser for less than $2,000. Shoot. Let me go back. Oh, let's see here. We'll go to reach ins. So in times like this, you got a lot of, there's a chain here called Frenchies, and Frenchies is throwing Cooler Depot into their new locations that are opening up. So here it is for $1,000, for a $1,100, people are ordering a single door refrigerator. $1,000. And see, they're giving you what is in stock. California, well, it's only one place in California, but 2 in Chicago, southwest suburbs of Bolingbrook. I used to live in Bolingbrook. 40, and in here where I am, see, they're loaded for bear. Where I am, 62 of these in stock. They are moving these out. And then here it is, local deliveries for California. Dude, you cannot touch this. So all throughout California, you're talking about $125 for them to deliver it. Here in Texas, you're talking about $150. You cannot beat that. $150. New York, you're talking about $230 for New York and New Jersey. That is crazy. And then of course, if you want to pick it up, you can just pick it up. That is wild. So what I'm telling you, I mean, I'm seeing restaurants, and the entire restaurant is, Jesus Christ, they got a walk-in. The entire restaurant is like 90% Cooler Depot. 90%. But people are just trying to get their food concepts going. We got one here. It's a chicken and waffles joint. Bro, damn near everything in there. Damn near everything in there is Cooler Depot. I love it because they have to pay for the install. They got to pay for the labor. You know, all that fun stuff. All that fun stuff. So I'm all about it. Matter of fact, they got. Let me go into their dishwashers. Cooler Depot has dishwashers, and that's what made me call them back again, because they had. I was dealing with them, man, 5-6 years ago. And at most, they had these display cases. So they kind of snuck into the market, focusing on, these bakery, not that, but these display cases. And what the hell happened to the dishwashers? Let me see if it's under other. Yo! Oh no, not a kettle corn machine. Yo! Okay. For $1,000, a 30-quart kettle corn machine. Let me see. Yo, I'm gonna have to get that. Let me see here. Dude, that's with the freaking table. That's with the damn table. That is nuts. Let me show you in comparison of Creators. In comparison of Creators, you're looking at substantially more money. You're looking at, Creators, dude. I mean, this is not even that comparable, but $5,000 compared to, a kettle corn. That is a decent sized unit That is a decent sized unit. There are so bro, when you're in this business, there are so many side quests you can get on. So many freaking side quests you can get on. That's nuts. And this is under other. I mean, you just don't know. Here's a vacuum sealer. Bruh, I can rent this damn vacuum sealer out to my customers for $100 a day. $100. Hey, man. And I just cover up the Vivor, Cooler Depot name. What's that Vivor? Bruh, I think that's Vivor. Oh, okay. It's in Chinese. It damn near look like Vivor. I get so many customers, they don't know how to take care of their vacuum sealer. And they freak out when they don't have one. Man, please. While I go ahead and order the parts and then go ahead and strip down the vacuum sealer, change all the seals and all that shit, put it back together. Bruh. This is beautiful. Who the hell is calling me from California at 7 o'clock at night? Vacuum sealer, more vacuum sealer scales. Ooh, temp controller. That's not bad. What? What is this metal shit? Dude, this is like Vivor. They are nuts. This cannot be right. This cannot be this cannot be right. Something is not right. This is huge. They are not selling this for $21. Man, this is wild. Cooler Depot is wild. That is insane. Let me see what else they got. Oh. Look at here, man. This is crazy. You got a single door refrigerator. I mean, for $280, even if I strip the damn thing down, it's more than $280 worth of parts on this damn thing. That's nuts. That's nuts. So as you can see, what by all these damn prices, by the damn prices that they're charging, look, man. It's not so much the issue of when it comes to stuff like this, people are trying to get their stuff back up and running. Who the hell, man? Telemarketers. This is nuts. This is wild. This is wild. And as you see, they do have parts. But a lot of these, you're going to be able to put on universal parts onto these. That is wild. That is wild. Hold on one second. I am trying to. They had dishwashers. They were calling me about dishwashers. Cheap ass customers didn't want. See, here's the LP kit. Cheap ass customers didn't want to pay me, but hey, man, it is what it is, bro. They got some of everything. Food carts. Oh, that is nuts. Anyway, let me show you where here under repair service. They have an area where you can contact them. See if you're interested, looking for, they call it mechanics. You can contact either one of these two people and they'll get you set up. So they do have parts. Who have I been talking to? Who the hell have I been talking to? Cooler. No. Damn, I try to put in Cooler Depot and I keep getting Majali, which is something I was not looking forward to. I don't know if I got a chance. And so they actually do have people in each one of the states. Let me show you guys Florida, Broward County. See, so they're actually putting people. Oh, they're putting people on the list. Okay. Pembroke Pines, Miramar, Pompano Beach. Oh, hood installers. Oh, check that. Nice. They've come a long way. They've come a long way. Let me see what the hell they got with Texas. Oh, let me do, before I do that, let me do Illinois. Illinois. What the hell is taking my wife so long to get back? I don't, well, I guess I'll go with DuPage. Oh, no. That's Chicagoland Repair. I thought it was going to say. Damn. Illinois. Cook. Okay, there it is. Cook. Damn, they got 31 people there. I don't know what the hell the star successfully repaired. Oh, they're actually ranking. That's weird. Omaro. CNR. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. You can't keep getting away with it. They do not have Coker. Successfully repaired 0 cases. So they got Coker listed, but Coker ain't doing shit. Mr. Appliance of West Loop. Oh, you ain't doing shit neither, dude. Lewis Refrigeration ain't none. Not that they're reporting. Oh, this is bizarre. This is bizarro. All right, so let me go repair service and let me see what they got for me under Texas. Where the hell are these two at? You know, when you marry an island girl, I don't know what it is about, you know, people of other countries, and yeah, I'm gonna say it. Y'all are fast and loose with the truth. I don't understand it. Deceptions. I don't get it. Oh, there's Texas. Deceptions. I don't understand why they engage in deceptions. Why the hell is there 3 in Galveston? Viking Appliances. Oh, Lord. And he's in Lamarck. That's not that far from where I used to be. Controllers. Fort Bend. I don't want Fort Bend. Harris County. They said they got 44 people in Harris County. Cool results. Bullshit. You can't keep getting away with it. Great Land. Cool Fix. Ken. Armstrong. Bullshit. Bullshit. They're just adding names at this point. They probably know a lot. Cool Results. Yeah, they're just adding companies at this point. What the? Jesus Christ. Ah, all right. And why do they just have one zip code? All right, so this is something you're going to want to make sure of. They're very special people over there. They're very special people, very, very special people over there. So now I got to tell them how to straighten this out, and I got to tell them that they have to add. Let this be a lesson to you. So I got to tell them they need to add zip codes. Another thing on here is that they don't have styles of equipment. So someone on here would call me and it would be possibly something for a drink machine or some shit like that. Because they also had those little cheap ass, well, we'll get into it. Let me go to it. They got them little cheap ass drink machines. So let's see, y'all. Let's see. Or when these little bullshit ass ice machines. $800, $900. But if you trying to get your ice machine game going, bro, a bin, like this is a 600 pounder, a bin by itself is gonna run you $2,000 for a 600-pound bin. That is crazy. And they have even more locations California. Well, that's still, I don't know why they got two with City of Industry. Pembroke Park, I guess it's supposed to be Pembroke Pines. Clifton, New Jersey, here in Houston. And as you can see by the number 12, they are flying out of the Houston warehouse. Because we got some cheap, some of my bitches here. But 600 pounds. And this is a machine that's actually made by, this is a machine that's actually made by Legacy. Legacy makes this. Whoa, what was that? 410. Yeah. Okay, so this is made by Legacy. This is 410A. Relatively easy setup on this machine. All the controls are on the side. The newer ones, let me see if I can go back. Yeah. So you see the control on the front. What did they do here? I guess the no, okay. So all the controls are on the side. The everything is accessible from the right-hand side. Like I said, if you've seen any of those Orion videos that I did, any of that stuff, there's the hinge on the right-hand side. The number one issue with this particular design, this style, is the board has relatively no protection. There's a fuse on it, but the board still blows. I haven't had any refrigerant issues. I've just had some idiot hotel owners buy these, and the scale, the machine is not able to handle scale. They got filters, everything else. See, here's the hotel dispenser. So they think they can get away with a whole new ice machine and hotel dispenser for $5,000, and it gets delivered to the hotel for it says Texas $150 for another $150, or they can go pick it up for free. As you see by just two, Houston has been slanging these damn units. I just had a customer that had a Scotsman, and see that everything is on the right. That he just had a Scotsman. He bought it used, and he needed a bin, bro. The hotel bin alone. Let me show you. Hotel bin. Boom. So here's the hotel bin without ice machine. The hotel bin by itself is $5,000. The hotel bin by itself, no ice machine, $5,000. So you can go ahead and get one from Cooler Depot, ice machine and the bin, cheaper than what you can get the Scotsman bin. That is wild. That is wild, bro. Hold on, let's see. Oh, that is insane. That is nuts. But like I said, once again, these, oh damn, you can't see it. But like I said, once again, these are Legacy Group designed units. My guess is they're either buying them from Legacy Group, or they're going with whoever the hell is manufacturing them. They say, hey man, run us off a couple of shipping containers full. Give us an additional 10 shipping containers full. This same design, oh shoot, what's the name is doing this same damn design too. Norpol is doing the same design. Does everybody have the information I've given you guys already? You got the contact information to get a hold of these people. So this is Norpol. Once again, that's Summit for 6 with the ice machine. There's a Atosa with the hotel bin for $4,000. There's an Atosa with a hotel bin and the ice machine, $4,000. I'm showing you this stuff because you get ready. You're going to start to see up. There it is. There it is. You're going to run into this stuff. So here's Magic Chef. Like I said, I've been dealing with Magic Chef, the residential and the commercial side, for well over 20 years. Back when they just had residential, and commercial were just something they were trying to get into. They've been trying to get on the commercial side for 20 years. They sell almost exclusively through Home Depot. Home Depot offers financing. You will see these units out in the field. There is no way around it. The financing is easy. The cost is low. It's just too attractive for the customer. Now, when you see these, you can get parts from parts. You can get parts from Magic Chef. Magic Chef has parts for everything they sell. And once again, it's the same. It's the same. Same, but different. They can jazz this stuff up. It's lipstick on a pig. They can jazz it up however the hell they want to. Here's the deal with this kind of stuff. You're going to get damn, my bad. You're going to get these customers to maybe fix it once. To be perfectly honest with you, most people that buy this kind of stuff, the actual operator, the manager, the whoever is handling the day-to-day, chances are they have no idea what any of this equipment costs. So it's not exactly like you need to change your rates or your prices, because the people that set everything up, they did this strictly on a cost basis. The people that are running the operation, they're just running the operation. They don't know how much the shit costs. And oftentimes your service ticket is going to be higher than what they paid for it. But what is their option? Their option is stay down, don't serve whatever because you don't have this vital piece of equipment, lose money because of it, and still have to replace the item. So they would rather go ahead and pay the money, try to recoup what they can, because if they lose clientele because they don't have whatever drink. Now you might say, oh, it's ice. But yeah, if you are a place that is a tropical smoothie, you are a place that is a Smoothie King. Now, of course, both those tropical smoothie use Scotsman, Smoothie King use Hoshizaki, but I'm just saying, if they were a place like that and they serve frozen drinks and they don't have ice to make the frozen drinks with, they're going to lose clientele. They might lose clientele that never comes back. It might be someone's first time coming to that place, and now they like, oh, damn, y'all only have the stuff that you're famous for? What the hell? Why the hell would I even come here? I'm never coming back. I'm going back to Jamba Juice. I'm only going to do Jamba Juice. So in that situation, and many others just like it, they'll bite the bullet and say, all right, yeah, I know you said it's going to be $1,000 to fix it. Yeah, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. And then we're just going to plan on, and most of them will do this. They'll just say, all right, we're going to get a backup unit. We're going to get a backup unit in case this happens again. We're just going to swap this thing out and throw it away. We're going to throw this damn thing away or put it in the warehouse, because they're like, man, we don't want to go through this again. Now you could sign up with Magic Chef / Norpole. Yeah, they've had some shipping damage. I actually had one of these that started smoking, and it wasn't Newports. So this little guy here, it got damaged in shipping. and the board burned up. I'm sorry I don't have all that queued up. I wasn't planning on talking about it, but yeah, that little guy got smoky. And the funny thing about that situation is the customer ordered one, but they received two. They ordered one ice machine, but they received two of these. And so it was like it's just a while. I don't even know why they called. They could have just threw that damn thing away. It's almost as if they knew that either the shipper knew or Norpol knew that one was damaged and just decided to send out a second one. But whatever. It is what it is. Any questions, comments, concerns that you might have for me? Anything? Oh, let me give you guys the information. Let me give you. I don't know if they have a separate section of the website for you to fill out claims and whatnot. What the fuck? What the hell they got with laundry? Some higher type bullshit. Yep, that higher all-in-one combo unit. Oh, I remember they had the 1000. What are they up to now? 2000. It's a 27W5, which is nothing but a 2000. They started out with the 1000, now it's the 2000. These things were freaking pain in my ass when they first came out. These are the all-in-ones. They take forever. They are super small. People try to wash sheets in them. They damage them. Oh, hold on one second. Let me see if I have support. Contact us. Oh, there's the service center portal. There's the service center portal. And I have no idea what my thing is. None whatsoever. All right, so let me go to contact us so you can get because Bob is gone now. Bob is gone. See, Wooddale, Illinois. They used to be right there by O'Hare Airport. I think they still are. They used to be on the southwest side of O'Hare. So that's their different names. That's their phone number. That's for Magic Chef Commercial, the 866 number. Become a no. Man, where the hell is their information? Technical, general information. All right, so before I give you that, we'll just put this number up on the screen again. Once again, this is Chinese-made stuff, but you are going to see this. This is Chinese-made stuff sold through Home Depot. Cooler Depot is sold through eBay. I want to say some Amazon. I wonder. We'll have to take a look at that. But Cooler Depot is everywhere. And then, of course, they sell direct from their website, as you just saw. And the prices, you can't beat those damn prices. The reason why I'm showing you that is with the economy and the money being funny, people getting laid off. I showed you before, talked about the airlines. The South Spirit went under. American and United are talking about merging. The UPS layoffs. You know, with a lot of layoffs, what are people going to do with their money, right? What are people going to do with their money when they get that buyout? First thing people do is they say, hey, let me get something going so that I can have some income. They think of food truck, they think of food cart, they think of cottage food industries like the popcorn, cookies, that kind of stuff. This is happening. What the hell? Oh. Anyway, this is happening. You got to have vision. I'm telling you, you need to position yourself. Advertise, advertise, advertise. The best way to get yourself in front of potential clients is through these different items. I am listed, as you saw, I'm listed with the cheapest products out there. I'm also listed with the most expensive products that you can buy for your restaurant, your bar, your hotel, your grocery store. I cover every single tier. I got some weirdo people calling me. They called me on Sunday morning. I had to remind the woman, and she called me last month asking me about a different product. And I said, yes, that manufacturer for this product gave you my number 2. You called it without hesitation. She didn't even think. She's like, oh, this is the same guy that keep coming up. This guy, they keep giving me, everybody who I call, give me this guy's name and number. And she keeps calling me talking about pricing and how much is it going to be. Good luck with that shit. Good luck with that shit. L to the says warranty work is good, cash is king. Right. And so with Cooler Depot, I mean, I guess they're starting this 1-year warranty deal, but 1 year still ain't bad. But they're only covering, they're real strict about that too. So they're not correcting installs, especially not when the items are $1,000 and under. They're not correcting installs. They're not doing that stuff. Warranty. Talking about labor, they're not covering the travel. They're not covering the service call fee. All that good stuff. Customers still got to pay for that on these ones that qualify. Everyone that I've had from Cooler Depot has been has been parts only. Has been parts only. What were you saying there? But yeah, brother, I cover the whole thing. With contractor, me and contractor and L to the, we've been talking, well, separately. I've been talking to each one of them about dealing with Coke, Pepsi, and Dr. Pepper. I'm switching gears now. I'm switching gears. I deal with upstart restaurants. I deal with hotels. I deal with assisted livings. I deal with food pantries and men's shelters and that kind of stuff. Haven't been lucky enough to get the women's shelters yet, but whatever. Get my dollars ready. If you want to cover other angles, oh shit, I'm gonna have to get that later. Coke, Pepsi, and Dr. Pepper. Coke has always been considered a blue chip stock. Coke and Pepsi have always been a go-to whenever the economy gets a little rough, a little funny, money get funny. People normally go to Campbell's soup and shit like that. They normally go to Coke and Pepsi. Just like I was telling those two brothers, hey, look, man, when the money get funny, I mean, everybody say, hey, people don't stop buying laundry detergent. People don't stop buying Coke and Pepsi. It's served everywhere. Coke and Pepsi is served everywhere. So what's the play on that? The play for us is I service the refrigeration that Coke, Pepsi, and Dr. Pepper use. I service True. I service Invera. I service all those different things. They're releasing my daughter. She had an allergic reaction after we got home from school. Don't know what the hell. Oh God, my wife is watching. Hello, wife. And it's not 12 people, wife. It's actually 14. Ha! It's actually 14 now. How about that? But anyway, oh, okay. She probably dropped out. Now it's 13. Asshole. Anyway, anyway, um, so the play on that is every one of your grocery stores, like El Tilda found out, even at your auto parts store, you got the refrigerators that they're storing the Gatorade in, your water, all that kind of stuff. Those are in these locations. In Northern Tool, they have at least one or two fridges where they're carrying the beverages. Oh shit, my daughter. How you feeling, Ashley? Are you feeling better now? Are you feeling better, little one? So even in those places, they're carrying units, and as long as you get to those units within the first couple of years, that's a service ticket that you can do. Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, Dollar General. They also have True, Embera, -40, all these different units. Okay, good. She says she's feeling better. She's feeling better. I don't know where the hell my daughter picked up some kind of allergic reaction. Only thing I can think of is that I went. Matter of fact, I was in Cost Plus World Market, and I bought some chips, and I gave some of those chips to my daughter on the ride home, and that's the only thing I could think of that she had outside of getting bit by a bug. Oh, sure. From the time she left the van to the time she got in the house, either she got bit by a bug or it was something that allergic reaction to a preservative in those chips. Cost Plus World Market sells stuff from all over the world, and it was, I think it was some chips from the UK or something that I gave her. It might have been that.
Yeah.
But Cost Plus World Market, Cost Plus World Market. Yeah, I know that might be it. That's the only thing that you ate that was out of the norm, out of the usual. It might, but I ate those chips too. I've been eating those chips since this afternoon. But you had an allergic reaction. Anyway, anyhow, my wife was freaking out. Oh, let me go now. I take the emergency room. All right, whatever. I had already gave her some antihistamine blockers and shit, or whatever. So even Cost Plus World Market, they had a Embera unit. Let me show you guys Embera. They had an Embera unit. Now this was out of the warranty period. I was damn. It was out of the warranty period, but this is Embera. Oh God, what the hell is she talking about? What was in it? Hold on, I'm gonna show you what was in it. It's supposedly it's all natural ingredients, but it's from another country, so whatever. Hold on, I'm gonna show you real quick. But here we go. Here is Embera, and their clientele is mainly like Coke. But these can be anywhere. These can be in a donut shop. These can be in a convenience store, gas station, school, gym, any and everywhere. Any and everywhere. Gyms, literal gyms. They, what they do is they keep the muscle milk and all that stuff in there. And the people, oh good Lord, that's my wife. Always, she's complaining that I'm talking about her right now. She normally does not watch my show. She normally interrupts the damn show. my wife says I'm calling her an asshole. Well, that's a nice name that I call you, baby. That's a nice name I call you, Sweetums. That's the nicest I can be. Derailing my damn show. Anyway, so this is Embera. Always the attention seeker, huh? Oh, look at me. I the foreign girl. I special. Yes. They have a song in her country, and the guy go, "I'm so special, so special, so special, so special." Like, oh my god, that is like the most third world shit ever. That is the most third world shit ever. You have a song called "I So Special, So Special, So Special, So Special." That's some crazy shit, dude. So like they say, they contribute to the micro markets, like but from Canva, I think it's Canva. Brand and retail solutions, food service, and then they have parts. They have parts. It's also part of a much bigger operation. Embera is, but like I said, Coke by far, and see they got it. They're showing them at the airport. Coke by far is their largest, and there they are with the AI. If you could notice, and I don't know why they put the damn rainbow colors on there, but there's the AI vending machine that they make. Oh, it's right here too. It's the AI vending machine. Everybody got one. But Coke is their largest customer. Matter of fact, I gotta make my way back to Coke. I went to Coke this afternoon, and Coke said they wanted to hear more about my company. So I gotta go. I'm gonna put together a couple of pages, and of course with the dispatches and whatnot. Oh God. Oh, my wife says not cool because I'm singing a song about her being not so special, so special, so special, so special. Anyway, while I'm walking with my magic mic, and y'all see Embera. Now I'm gonna warn you, Embera is very, very freaking difficult to get a hold of. It took me about 2 or 3 years to get through to Embera. In all fairness to Embera, they were in transition. They had in the last 5 years they were bought, rolled into a company, and then the other company was bought, rolled into an even larger company. So now they just now got a hold of their own portal and all this other jazz. So while my family is looking, this is ugly kettle potato chips. Ugly kettle potato chips that my stalker ass family text you a picture. I'm live. What do you mean text you a picture? Oh, Hunting can't go. He said what the guan? Is it what the guan? Yeah, hailing mums is so special, so special, so special. So this is what let me make this bigger. My daughter's in the emergency room right now. So these chips, uglies. That's the ingredient list. It's just cheddar and sour cream kettle chips. Very, very small list of ingredients. That's it. Very extremely small. And so I picked up these chips and I was like, let me look at the fridge. Let me see if the fridge is under warranty or not. It was a 134A. It was out of warranty, but still. Bruh, this is just potato, vegetable oil, safflower oil, sunflower oil. It does have maltodextrin, salt, onion powder, sugar, yeast, citric acid, garlic powder, paprika, lactic acid, rosemary extract. That's it. That's it. I don't know what the hell you had that gave you an allergic reaction. L to the said, be careful on those plastic evaporator covers. What the hell did you run into on those evaporator covers, brother? I've never had a problem with it. Now they are a pain in the ass to put back in there because it's a plastic evaporator cover being screwed into plastic. The top is plastic, so it's like, I guess maybe that's what you're talking about. All the damn plastic in there. Hold on, let me make this bigger. Maybe that's it. But what Embera is doing is they're actually putting the actual warranty date on a label inside the unit. Let me see if I can pull up some damn photos. Let me see if my photos are synced up. Let me see if I can show you this. I guess I can go over some stuff. Hold on. Let me stop that screen and let me see if I can share photos. Still, hold on 1 second. Let me see. There we go. There we go. All right. So El Tilda says he likes to put in the back screws in first, making it easy for you. I can agree with that. The reason why I can agree with that is because the drain is in the back, so you kind of you put it in and you gotta finesse it and put the hole in. Well, you gotta put the drain protrusion into the hole and then line it up with the holes and screw it in to get that thing in. And wife, just so you know, I have commercials. I put it on aggressive. So yeah, my numbers are going to be dipping in and out because, yeah. El Tilda says, you didn't know what you were doing the first time. Yeah, you bought your angle drill. Yeah. Yo, in other news, Smoothie King is going to update 200 stores. So that's a good thing. And they're going to add locations. Smoothie King is going to add locations. Oh yeah, that was a crawfish. I took my daughter to buy some cookies and there's Cadco. Oh, I didn't realize they got a problem with their damn their damn knob. They take the damn knob to keep it straight. So they got Hadco, Hatco in here. They got Cadco, Cadco for the oven. This heats up the cookies. So once they make the cookies, they warm them up with that. That was a crawfish I was showing. Oh, Fat Brands, Smoky Bones shut down. As far as I'm concerned, every last one of these damn locations is shut down. Isomatic School that I missed. That was a crawfish I was showing you. Oh, okay. I know what this is. This is some of the. This is what I use to clean block drains on the True and Embera units. This is the True. True. This is the Milwaukee detail kit that I use. This is actually like designed for cars, but it actually works out perfect for what we do. It works out perfect for what we do. All right. These are some of the chemicals for laundry, for commercial laundry. I didn't even know they had them in gallon containers. So this is some of the stuff I'm going to set up with and I covered some of this before. So these are the pumps. That's the hand pump. I don't want to do the hand pump. And what I'm going to do is this is Brightwell. So do the dosing machine. I would actually need two. One for, actually we need three. One for detergent. One for detergent, one for sanitizer, one for bleach. And so this is, it didn't make it on there. These are the serial numbers, so I'll go out and I take the serial numbers. This is what they end up with. This is what the true screen looks like, and you see the model number specifically says Pepsi. They make the units for Pepsi. They make the units for Coke. And then so this is when it ships out. So I know that I still got some time. But what I have to work on even more is making sure that I label or add locations and descriptions of where the hell I'm at. So this was the one over by me. So I got to make sure that and I found that I'm actually not saving money on this damn pizza crust. Sprouts got the same pizza crust in a pack of 3 for $3.50. So I'm not saving money. I thought I was saving money going to the dollar store, getting them for $1.50. Now, what the hell is this? Beverage cooler. Oh, yeah. Milwaukee stuff. Hold on one second. Milwaukee. Oh, yeah. Let me go past that. So this is from the live I did at Walmart. So this is one of the Walmarts, the condenser. So there's the tubing, the Milwaukee going inside the drain line for the True, and you're able to, blow out or draw out whatever you need, and you got the different sizes. I had a much different setup, but that ended up missing. So there it is, freeing up the blockage, all that fun stuff. And when you go to Target, Walmart, I mean, everybody's there. There was a Tommy lift. I'm not quite too sure what I want to do with the next setup. Here is an Embera unit. See all the Monster beverages in there. So this is an Embera unit, and you'll see down at the bottom they say warranty expiration date. And so they actually so this one doesn't expire till 2030. That doesn't expire till 2030. And it was so bad. I mean, the frost was so bad. Dude, this was solid. I had to go back the next day. And so this is an Embera in the wild. And what do you know? There's a Hapco right next to it. So there's the Embera in the wild. I'm not only a client, I'm also the president, right? I back up everything I say. I'm not going to tell you to do something and then I don't do it myself. I'm actually going to do it. If something's just not available in my market, then I'm just going to fess up and be like, hey, look, man, this ain't in my market, but I think this might be a good idea. This might be something nice, but there's Hapco. Now, and there it is for Dr. Pepper. Hapco is used by Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper uses damn near everybody. But when it comes to Coke, Coke loves them some Embera. Whew! They love Embera. They love True. I mean, they use a lot of other brands too, but they love them some Embera and some True. And this location was extremely happy. Embera gave me the authorization on, man, no time at all. They gave me authorization. I did that's one of these. I did the auger motor swap out and new boards on Istro. I don't get a chance to do a lot of these videos, especially if they're it's a sensitive area. So this was the break room, and they do a lot of corporate marketing and meetings and whatnot. So I couldn't record. But this is it's 404, and there's the model number ICRT for Istro, and this is the water and ice dispenser. It only holds 300 pounds of ice, but it does ice, it does water, and then it has a third button for combination ice and water, which I love. It's very nice. The customer liked it too. They liked it much better than they liked the Hoshizaki. Now, this is a new one on me. I just discovered Royal Coolers. If any of you know anything about Royal Coolers, maybe you could let me know. But I don't know anything about it. This was a startup that I did, CMA. I did not connect the water. This was somebody else, but I did have to do the power inside the machine. They had blue air everywhere. So what I did was I just took pictures of all the model serial numbers. I put my I did have to do the connection for the ice machine. So once again I put my name and number in there. Took pictures of everything that's a Paris Baguette. This is one of your beloved ice machines, and the guy was working on it. You can't really see from this angle, but he's wearing boots. He was working on it. There was water everywhere. I think he was changing the filters and shit. He was changing the filters. Oh yeah, this is one of my Hapco. This is a Hapco right here. Capillary tube is broken. There I am. This is my jug of R290. It's turned sideways. But this is my R290. There's the cassette fully pulled out. There's the cassette right there. All you guys asked about the damn cassette. There it is. There's a cassette. I had to, of course, do access line, and then had to fix that capillary tube, pull out the old one, slide the rest of it back in there. This is another one called Coriat. I have not gotten through to them. I need to contact Coriat. I had this little weirdo guy. Oh, weirdo guy. He got this unit hooked up to the wrong voltage. I'm not even going to mess around with him. I'm just letting Hackco know, hey, look, man, this dude got it hooked up to the wrong voltage. It's supposed to be 220. At the very least, it's supposed to be 208, but he ain't got it hooked up to 220 or 208. I'm not trying to argue with dude. I'm really not trying to argue with him. And this is what I had to do because I ran out of my 134A. My guy at No More Supply, he had to hook a brother up with some 134A. Me softening gaskets, straighten them out. I put them in the dishwasher to heat them up so they can be pliable, so they won't be all wrinkled up. So this location has to do every single thing in the location. Every single piece of refrigeration needs new gaskets. They've been putting this shit off for years, and it's at the point where they gotta do something. All that humidity in that place, it does this. It's wreaking havoc, causing this mold and slime to develop in the ice machine. So I clean this sucker out. And then anywhere there's a leak on those damn seals, they got frost in those units. This little place, I didn't even notice this little place. I didn't even know this little guy was open and existing, and they had took everything out except for the Vitamix, which is $1,000 some right there. This I tell you guys about Arctic Air all the time. This is an Arctic Air unit. They're pretty famous for this little serving area. This is where people keep strawberries, cherries, macerated strawberries, cherries, blueberries, that kind of stuff, and they'll just scoop out that for the toppings. And then they had AP Wyatt. There's a tabletop warmer, but they didn't make it. They did not make it. Cantaloupe. So it's not Canteen. No. So one of the companies is called Canteen, and the other one is called Cantaloupe. And they operate a lot of these Habco units, Embera units. That is who the customer is. So this was who the Habco unit that I worked on. That is who's using it. Cantaloupe. So they're running the merchandise deal. Hussman was out doing some maintenance at a Gordon's Restaurant Supply. So there was two. There was the truck and the van out there at Gordon. So I went in. I was already going there to get some supplies. Oh, like I tell you guys all the time, this is a McDonald's. In the drive-through, there is the Carpigiani K3. And this is from the 11th. This is the Carpigiani K3. The McDonald's, my daughter. Oh, we also went to McDonald's. I hope my daughter didn't have an allergic reaction from that. So this is the that's the K3, and I want that walk-in I had to deal with. Freaking walk-in. Freaking walk-ins. Walk-ins on his last leg. Oh, Scotsman. This is from the Scotsman online training class. These were from the online Scotsman training class, and Scotsman is also going this month is it the end of this month or next month? No, I think it's the beginning of next month. Beginning of next month, they're going to have a cold draft. They're going to have a cold draft class. So these are some of the updates. They got a new water probe, 3-prong water probe that's new. And then this is the new ice thickness probe. So this is their new ice thickness probe. No more bar. Oh, excuse me. No more bar. It's this thing now. You can retrofit it. They have a whole thing about how to add this to the older units. Of course, they got their whole tech support thing, so you can go up to the machines. And this has been on their machines for the last couple of years. They have the QR code there. You can just snap get the QR code, and then you got a full manual and everything right there. So I did a couple of screenshots. And so this is the new encapsulated water probe. It looks just like the old one. The old one, you could remove the individual probes, the individual slivers of metal. This one, you cannot. This one, they prefer for you not to submerge it, just like the other one. They would prefer for you not to submerge the probe, especially since this one you can't take it apart. The old one you could, and I explained to you guys on the last stream. I said, people would buy new ones, and the Scotsman is like, you could just take it apart and clean it, right? But people would just buy new ones. Did I have some that the metal actually corroded? Yes. Yes, I've had some that they actually would break. But and that's only been 2 out of all the years, 2. But people would actually replace them on the regular. So Scotsman was just like everybody. They're like, forget it, fuck it. We'll just make it where you can't take the damn thing apart. Oh, and this is a Cooler Depot unit out in the wild. All they do is put a sticker on it. And this is a Frenchie's restaurant that has not opened up yet. Oh no. So that's a Frenchie's that has not opened up yet. More slime in the ice machine. Slime. Cleaning these damn units up. Slime. slime. Oh, and so some of these are from. Oh yeah. This is the place I gotta. This is a new place. Model Bar and Kitchen. Beats Hookah and Sports. Brand new. I had to introduce myself to them. They're on Westheimer. Oh yeah. Oh. You'll love this for yo Michael Emmanuel, what's happening? Where's my there he is, Untamed Kango. You care to say some words of this eulogy for Golden Crust? Golden Crust, we had 3 locations, and so now we're down to 1. We're down to 1 Golden Crust in Houston. We're down to 1. And they had True. They never had a problem with this True unit. I thought it was a really nice bronze color. And no, this place was not new. It actually lasted long enough for them to do a refresh. So this is the little walk-in. I mean, this is the Manitowoc inside the closet that I had to clean up, and then I had to redo the drain. The drain was so, ridiculous. So they had water all the way up to the damn top. Water was all the way up to the top. That is what the plumber. See, this is what happens when you have a plumber try to do installation. This is what happens when you have a plumber try to do an installation. That's what he thought would pass for a bin drain. Installation manual be damned. So I had to take that one out. I had to clean this unit up. The kid that was taking care of this, he burned the damn machine with whatever the hell chemicals he was using. But Manitowoc, you're going to be seeing this all summer. Manitowoc, Scotsman's, Hoshizaki, all freaking summer. Oh, and yeah, this is a very nice HEB, and look what they had. They have a carrier unit out there, because either they had extra deliveries or one of their refrigeration units was down. And believe it or not, this carrier unit, this carrier unit is 134A. 134A. And this unit, it's still under warranty, but True is not covering the cosmetic. They said that's just cosmetic. They're not going to cover that. I was going to get them a new cover. They said, nah. I said, nope. But anyway, oh yeah, there's more. And let me show you this. Yeah, so, Walmart is on a mission. Walmart is aggressively trying to replace the tenants that it once had, as far as McDonald's and Subway. So Walmart is either reaching out to Wetzel's Pretzel to open up a Wetzel Pretzel in Walmart. That is where they've gone to. I don't know how they expect Wetzel Pretzels to be able to pay the rent that Walmart wants for their locations, but hey, whatever. And bro, this is how much ice is in somebody. This is a, oh no, that's a True unit. This is a True unit. Bro, so much freaking ice, so much ice, and so much. The reason why the drain got blocked up is because people really like the drinks in this particular machine, and so it gets so much debris in there, and it ends up clogging up the drain. So they got the smart water in there and everything else, and it just, bruh, it's just a hot mess. So this is the U-shaped piece that True puts at the end of all their drain lines. Instead of wrapping the drain into a loop like they used to do, they decided to go with these. And ever since they've gone with these, it's been issues. And like I told other people, True didn't cover this in the past. They've decided to cover it now. So what I always take tons and tons of pictures to cover my ass. Tons and tons of pictures. Tons and tons and tons and tons of pictures. All right. So here's another Embera. This was in the Northern Tool. There's the damn Northern Tool. And you see the water stretches all the way over there. And this is after this unit probably had to be defrosted for like a good 2-3 days. That is the reach. So they had to stack up all this stuff over there because it just drains all this water back behind the unit. And there it is. It has a warranty up until 2028, but they're saying they only want to cover the compressor. So I'm going to give it another shot tomorrow. And there it is saying Coke. I'm going to give this another shot tomorrow to see, because I have called in. I called in on this unit since the very first week. The drain was blocked the very first week. It's, as you can see, it's in the doorway. And so this is actually the second unit that had the exact same problem. The first unit had this problem, and then the LEDs went out. And then when the LEDs went out, they took it out. Then this unit had the same problem after only like a week or so. I thought it was the same unit. I thought they just fixed the LEDs. They said, no, this is a completely new unit. And I can see by the serial number and the model number, yeah, it was a completely new unit. Still under warranty until 2028, but it's, according to one of the guys over there, it's under compressor only warranty. But I'm going to talk to somebody else and see if they can get this covered, because I do a lot of shopping at that damn Northern Tool, bruh. Bruh. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is gas, bruh. That is gas. What the hell? What the hell? Hold on a second.
Bumper clot. Boo, 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 boo. Mini bumper clot. Bumper clot. Lord have mercy. Bumper clot. Blood clot.
Blood clot. Jesus. Bruh. 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 I know in the other parts of the country, yeah, you're seeing this, but we're not used to seeing this in Houston, bro. We are not used to seeing that in Houston, Texas, bro. We just are not. That is not a thing. That is not a thing for us. That is not a thing. That's just not a thing. Hold on, I guess I got to remove that. So I am done with this evening. Yeah. I am done. I'm done with this evening. I guess you guys didn't have anything else you wanted to talk about. But yeah, I got a little work to do. I have some claims to put in, and then I also got to put together some paperwork for Coke. So Coke wants to know a little bit more about what I'm going to be doing for them, so I can get my damn referrals and maybe even do work at the distribution center, because Coke snatches the units from the field that are R290. They'll take them back to the warehouse, and then they'll sit there. Dr. Pepper is kind of a pain in the ass. I don't trust the guys at Dr. Pepper. But I feel a little bit better about doing work for Coke. So wish me luck. And then I'm gonna take you out on this one. Hold on a second. YouTube is probably gonna hit me on this one though. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. I'm bringing back. I'm bringing back. I'm gonna have to. I don't know if YouTube gonna let me get away with this one in my background music. I think the other one. YouTube will probably. I think it's been remixed. So I think YouTube would probably let me get away with that one. What about local distributors? Yeah, that's who your local distributor is. Coke, Pepsi, Dr. Pepper. They are all local distributors. So they all operate under the banner of Coke or the banner of Dr. Pepper or the banner of Pepsi, but it's actually a local distributor. Sort of like a franchise. But see, I'm playing. So if YouTube has a problem with me playing this music and stuff like that, I'll just have to cut it out. I'll just cut it out, but I'll see. But yeah, brother, there are a number of local distributors operating under Coke, Pepsi, Dr. Pepper in an area near you. You ain't gotta go far. You ain't gotta go far. Just think about this: like those drivers got to deliver that Coke, that Dr. Pepper, that Pepsi, and those guys don't have to drive far. In other cities, they'll have man like 3 or 4 distribution centers. It's just that here in Houston, they're able to have a very large complex, very large operation facility, and they'll just run their operation like that. But yeah, that's it. I'm out. I'll catch you next time. Later.
And be relentless. That's it. I'm done. I haven't got time for this Mickey Mouse bullshit.
Gentlemen, don't waste your time in the vain pursuit of this, that endeavor. To be high on hopes and illusions. To be high on hopes and illusions. To be high on hopes. Be high on hopes.
In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Yeah.
Let's talk about something important. Are they all here?
All but one.
Well, I'm going anyway. Let's talk about something. And I'm here on a mission of mercy. I got your attention now? Good. A
B, C. A, always, B, C, closing. Always be closing. Always be closing.